Hello and welcome to the Total Entertainment Podcast with me, Paul Collis. Today we're going to take a look at Gang of Youths who were supporting Sam Fender on his UK tour. Well, let's get straight in it, shall we? You may hear that rumble in the background. That's not the weather, no. That is them testing out parts of the sound system that have been installed, such as the bass bins that have flown. So, whilst they're getting on with that, we're going to take a look at the Support Act. We're going to take a look at the Support Act Gang of Youths. So, Gang of Youths is an Australian indie rock group from Sydney. The band consists of principal songwriter David LaPepe, who's on lead vocals and guitar. You got Max Dunn on bass guitar, Young Kim on lead guitar and keyboard, Donny Bozerski on drums, and Tom Hobden on violin, keyboard and guitar. Violin, eh? Interesting. Kim is Korean American, Don is from New Zealand, Bozerski is Polish Australian, Hobden is British, while LaPepe is of Samoan and Australian Jewish descent. They are mostly known for their 2017 single Let Me Down Easy, which became their first top 50 single in Australia. Their debut album, The Positions, peaked at number 5 on the ARA Albums Chart in May 2015 and was nominated for multiple ARA awards. They started in 2019 and still active. Their music labels are Sony Music Australia, Warner and Warner Music Group, and they've had two past members, Sam O'Donnell and Joji Milani. Their second album, Go Farther in Lightness, debuted at number 1 in the ARA Albums Chart in August 2017 and was nominated for 8 awards in the ARA Music Awards of 2017, winning 4 Album of the Year, Best Group, Best Rock Album and Producer of the Year, alongside Adrian Breakspear for his production on the album. Their third studio album, Angel in Mealtime, is scheduled for release on the 25th of February 2022. So, very interesting. I've never heard them before and I'm looking forward to hearing them on stage and seeing them on stage. See how great showmanship, to see if they've got the great showmanship as what they've been nominated for. So, we'll take a look. And we're back after this. And we're back. So, Gang of Youths. Oh my god, that was brilliant. I mean, they opened up in the most energetic way possible. The lead singer, David LaPepe, hit the stage running with amazing bursts of energy in the opening instrumental with an energetic dance. I mean, he was going absolutely on one. And that, I suppose, it was because the last day of the tour, and he was like, yes, I'm going to make it as big as I possibly can. And he was just oozing with charisma and energy and pure stage presence all the way from the start through to the end. It was brilliant. I mean, they had personal interactions. All of the band members had personal interactions, and with the audience as well. Everyone was feeding off of each other's energy. It was brilliant, and it was quite refreshing to see all the band just moving around, coming in, in between songs, giving each other a hug, high-fiving, and absolutely enjoying themselves. Gang of Youths definitely deserved a spot on the stage. I mean, they definitely deserved that spot. You couldn't ask for a better support band. They just kept bringing the energy up and up and up in the crowd as they're coming in. It was amazing to see. You don't get many support acts that are just oozing with that energy. I mean, it was absolute pure energy on stage, and the crowd enjoyed it. They lapped it up and they fed off that energy. They were given the near enough the full use of the lighting rig, so all that was missing was the side par booms and the LED light curtains, but everything else they had, and it looks basic but good. And I keep saying this, less is more, and the lighting design was definitely a lot less, and they gained a lot more out of it. There was no need to have massive intricacies. It was a indie band, and a very good indie band at that. Another thing that I noticed is the sound engineer for Gang of Youths, very, very excellent sound engineer. There was absolute clarity. Every instrument was good. The vocals were absolutely clean and amazing. So much clarity within it. There wasn't any muffled distortions that you get sometimes when people playing live. The mix was absolutely crisp. It was CD quality, and you could tell it was live, even though it was CD quality. Absolutely, such a joy and a privilege to actually see. I do hope to see Gang of Youths live again, actually. Maybe maybe a couple of years down the road as a headline gig, and then they get someone else to support them. But, I reckon there will be demand for it, because everyone that was in the audience, and when they were on, at the start of their set, they were at 65% capacity, and at the end of the set, they was on 70%. So that was really good. A lot of people saw them, and if a lot of people saw them in Cardiff, then for the rest of the tour, you would have had a lot more people see them and get more interest in them. And with a bit of luck, I believe that Gang of Youths will get their own UK tour at some point in the near future. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. We will be back very soon with another Total Entertainment podcast with another band and another show. But in the meantime, why not check out this advert for our Gumshoe special. Until next time, guys, bye for now. This December. News just in, the Crown Prince of the Natarian Empire has been violently assaulted and mugged whilst taking a walk through central London. No comment has been made as of yet, but we are expecting a press release very soon. What the fuck are you, mate? Well, what do you mean? What? There's nothing wrong with me. You're dressed like an absolute dork. I mean, you have a spotty pus-filled face with proper NHS-style glasses. You wear a trench coat that's not even a real leather trench coat. I mean, that's fake leather. You look like an absolute cretin. And look at you, wearing your leather trousers and some thigh-high boots. The fuck's wrong with you? I mean, look at that piece of jewellery as well. I mean, that's the worst costume jewellery anyone can ever have, mate. Silence, fool. What? I said silence, fool. Give me all your money. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I said, give me all your money. Oh, God. I told you to give me all the money. I told you. Now, look at you. You just fouled yourself by my hand. I am the Lord of your ring piece. We now have more information about the Crown Prince of the Natarian Empire's violent mugging last night. There was a vast list of items stolen, but the most important piece was his jewellery, his hand jewellery. In fact, it was a set of rings that are all joined together, a ring for every finger. It is of utmost importance that this is returned, and if you see anyone wearing this piece of distinct jewellery, you must not approach them, because it will make them incredibly dangerous. It is not a piece of jewellery, it is in fact a weapon, and it is a very vicious weapon indeed. We do implore you, if you see this weapon, do not approach the person, do not go near the person, just call the police, and someone will be dispatched to retrieve this weapon of mass devastation. This December, Percival Reginald Vert is on a mission to find the Lord of the Ring Piece. An extended episode of Gumshoe from Muster X Media.